The Earth's surface is composed of water and land masses. The solid portion is made out of rocks and minerals that could experience changes either physically or chemically. The weathered materials are transported by different agents from one place to another and will settle down in a particular area. These progressions that happen are achieved by forms called exogenic processes. It includes weathering, erosion, and deposition. I have here an illustration. Clean and cleaning. Do they mean the same? Very good. Weather and weathering. Do they mean the same? Very good. So what is weathering? Weathering, it refers to the changes occurring at or near the surface of the Earth, which includes disintegration and decomposition. What is disintegration? Disintegration. It's a mechanical process that breaks large masses of rocks into small fragments. This is a picture sample of disintegrated rocks. Decomposition. It's a chemical process which results in the formation of new substances, such as from elements to rocks. This is a picture sample of decomposed rocks. Mechanical weathering or physical weathering is the breakdown of rocks into pieces without any change in its composition. In this process, the size and shape of rocks changes, and this occurs because of the following factors shown in the table. Pressure. Due to tectonic forces, granite may rise to form mountain range. After the granite ascends and cools, the overlying rocks and sediments may erode. At the point when the pressure diminishes, the rock expands, cools, and became brittle and fractured. Temperature. Rocks expand and are fractured when exposed to high temperature. However, if the temperature drops to 0 degrees Celsius, freezing point of water, it also expands and causes fracture. Frost wedging. Generally, rocks have fracture in its surface, and when water accumulates in the crack and at that point freezes, the ice expands and breaks the rock apart. Abrasion. The breakdown of rocks is caused by impact and friction. This primarily occurs during collision of rocks, sand, and silt due to current or waves along a stream or seashore, causing sharp edges and corners to wear off and become rounded. Organic activity. The roots grow, causing penetration into the crack, expand, and in the long run, break the rock. Human activities. Activities such as digging, quarrying, denuding forests and cultivating land contribute to physical weathering. Burrowing animals. Animals like rats, rabbits and squirrels excavate into the ground to create a space for habitation. Mechanical weathering. It is also known as physical weathering. This kind of weathering causes the rocks to break into small pieces, with each piece retaining the characteristics of the original. So how does weathering works? Water enters into every crack in the rock. When temperature becomes cold, liquid water freezes and expands. Cracks are pushed farther apart, a process called wedging. It happens in mountainous areas where daily freeze-thaw cycle exists. Weathering hastened by activities of the plants, burrowing animals, and people. In the illustration, weathering causes rocks to break down. Erosion will transport the sediments or rocks to other place. Examples of mechanical weathering includes root wedging, frost action, and uploading. The photo shows the impact of weathering to rocks. Chemical weathering occurs when the internal structure of a mineral is changed by the removal or addition of elements. What is this all about? Here are salient features of this type of weathering. Water is an important agent in chemical weathering. Oxygen gas dissolved in water will oxidize iron, basalt and other minerals. Carbon dioxide in water, carbonic acid, can oxidize granite and limestone. Limestone cave are formed by running water that contains dissolved carbon dioxide. Granite which has potassium feldspar is attacked by carbonic acid. Clay minerals and silica are produced. I have here a photo, analyze the photo below. So in the photo, it shows the combinations of chemicals that affected the removal or addition of elements within or in the rocks. In chemical weathering, there are changes in the composition of rocks due to the chemical reactions presented in table. Dissolution. It occurs in specific minerals which are dissolved in water. Examples of these minerals are halite, NaCl, and calcite, CaCO3. The formation of stalactites and stalagmites in caves are brought about by this chemical reaction. Hydrolysis. Rock-forming minerals like amphibole, pyroxene, and feldspar react with water and form different kinds of clay minerals. Oxidation. It is the response of oxygen with minerals. If the iron oxidizes, the mineral in rocks decomposes. Rusting is an example of this chemical reaction. So let's have a short quiz in this lesson. Bring out a piece of paper. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe and click the all notification bell. Thank you.